Hello, my fellow creator. We need to talk. We need to talk about coffee. Specialty coffee to be precise. In my videos from Fuerteventura, I always complain about how bad the coffee is. The specialty coffee culture hasn't arrived yet to the Canary Islands, and people are not accustomed to drinking high quality, high grade specialty coffee. They're fine with having Illy, Lavazza, really burnt Italian coffee. Prague has been doing exceptionally well when it comes to specialty coffee shops. They are everywhere pretty much. Whenever I need to find a specialty coffee place, I just go to European Coffee Trip map. This is a map created by two guys from Brno. This is like a smaller Czech city, and they created this beautiful idea where people can contribute like their favorite places, so that no matter in which European city you are, you can find some really good coffee. And I'm about to try a new coffee shop where I have never been before, so let's go and check it out together. Yeah, I really like it. Thank you. Have a good day. Ciao. Yeah, this is why I really like Prague and Fuerteventura. They can't even make you iced coffee, and they bring you hot coffee and a glass with ice on the side, and here you can get Nitro Tonic. Like, come on, come on. So, what is specialty coffee, you may ask? The thing is, you may drink it but not even know that you're drinking it. Specialty coffee is carefully selected coffee beans. Coffee cherries are picked at its ripest from the Arabica coffee trees. Farmers process this coffee in a few different ways to produce the best flavor profile possible. And then the fun begins, because certified coffee tasters come in, they brew this coffee and they taste it and they give it rating from 0 to 100. From 80 and above is specialty coffee. Then this coffee is lightly roasted, so all of the flavors and aromas are preserved. Non-specialty coffee that's commonly sold in supermarkets is burnt to the point when there is no flavor or aroma left except for the very typical burnt bitter coffee flavor. And maybe that's good, because this coffee is usually picked from Robusta coffee trees, not Arabica coffee trees, so it doesn't have that much to offer anyways. Do you know where I'm going? To another cafe. Yes, I'm hungry and I want to meet my friend over there, and this is like my favorite one. It's over there. Can you see it? It's located on one of the most beautiful streets in Karlin.
I'll meet you at the waterline. Birds are flying up above. We both need a little love. Hiding a million different things.
This is the type of food that I was really missing on the Canary Islands. And espresso tonic.
To see what it brings. And I'm still living deep in my head. Sometimes I feel my eyes dead. Maybe tonight.
I fell in love with specialty coffee when I met my friend Egor in uni. At that time, he already had a coffee shop, and one day we sat down at some bar and he introduced me to the world of specialty coffee, explained that there are barista competitions and there are different types of coffee and coffee expos, and that this world is actually really big. And I would say immediately I fell in love with it and I was attracted to explore it even more. Fast forward to a few months and we started working together. I was creating content for Barihigo's Instagram, and later, in about a half of a year, he opened another coffee shop, bigger and better, and it's called the Miners Coffee and Characters. I started working there as well, and at some point I had 3 jobs: my corporate job, my Barihigo's job, and the Miners job, and the uni. And I don't know how I managed all of that. Visiting this Miners location feels like home. I've worked here for more than a year and I've spent weekends here too. I drank about 5 cups of coffee a day during that time. It was crazy, but very fun. And finally, I felt like I'm among creative, like-minded people, because before this, I worked in a corporation where I always felt like I'm an outsider. I'm very grateful for my experience at the Miners because it allowed me to quit my corporate job and pursue my career as a content creator. And I also learned a lot about coffee, created a bunch of content, even led coffee cupping events for more interested customers. It was a great time and I really enjoyed it. It couldn't be better. From one Miners, I walked to another one to meet Egor and Sveza, and I just love noticing these magical synchronicities in my life. Today, there is a birthday party of this Miners location. It turns 3 years old, and I happen to leave the Miners exactly 3 years ago. Opening up this coffee shop was my last big project. I created marketing campaigns and managed the pre-opening and opening parties. And today, 3 years later, I just happened to come here on a celebration day. And then I had a fun experience with Egor riding in his new Porsche around Prague. It was super nice to catch up, talk about life, business, and our dreams coming true. And since I've already been to the other 2 Miners locations to date, he took me to the third one, the Miners Old Town, where we got espresso tonic, decaf espresso tonic, because I still wanted to go to sleep tonight. Well, let's not forget that coffee is a drug. Very socially acceptable, and it's within the law to consume it because it fits perfectly under the capitalistic structure of society. Take a sip of coffee and you will get a boost of energy. Take another one and you will be more productive. One more and you will achieve more, do more, be more. This golden brown liquid makes you a better functioning part of the capitalistic society. That's why coffee shops are so ubiquitous, and that's why everybody is going to coffee shops. I have a question for you. So in some parallel universe, coffee does not exist. What do you think people are obsessing over? What kind of places open up in every corner in every neighborhood? Tell me your version in the comments. I'm curious what you think. As much as I like specialty coffee, I decided to chill out when it comes to the consumption. Drinking 5 cups of coffee a day is insane. I don't know how I was able to do that a few years ago. Now, drinking even 2 cups is crazy. And I've been doing that for the last couple of days. And for the last couple of days, I've been having troubles falling asleep. I'm just excited, in general for the day because of all the people that I'm about to meet, all the places that I'm about to visit, all the plans that I have for my content. And on top of that, I'm also drinking coffee, and not 1 cup, but 2 cups. So yeah, I've been falling asleep at like 4, sleeping maybe for 6 hours, and yesterday night I did not sleep at all. Espresso tonic is my #1 choice in any cafe, especially in summer, and even if a cafe doesn't serve it, I can always get an espresso and a tonic with a glass of ice on the side and make it myself. It's a great life hack, and it works even with bad coffee. My second choice is Nitro coffee, but honestly it's rare, so I usually just go for a matcha lemonade or iced latte with some plant-based milk. What are your top 3 coffee shop orders? I'm very excited to read your comments. Thank you very much, my fellow creator, for spending this beautiful time in Prague with me and talking about one of my favorite things in life, specialty coffee. I hope you feel inspired now to explore this culture a little bit more. And if you like this video, don't forget to give a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Of course, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more content. I'm going to leave a playlist in the description to this video with my other videos from Prague. I'm very excited to share my energy with you because here I've been feeling euphoric. There is no other word. I've been feeling euphoric here for the first time in many years, and I just want you to also feel that and feel inspired and motivated. And yeah, thank you very much for being here. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.